As well as I want to say today is Wellness Friday. Because remember, yesterday was International World Mental Health Day. And we celebrated and we showed a solidarity for those, for our mental health. All of us mental health and our mental wellness. And today I have a very interesting interview, and I think it is something for us to embrace, for us to really listen and think about. And I want us to, this interview is important for all of us. Because our mental health, it doesn't matter, it has nothing to do with if you're sick in the head or if you're not well and you're going through mental stress. It is all for all mental being. And today we have Miss Nicola George and Mr. Dana Small. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon. Hi, good afternoon. You hearing me?
Yes, we are.
Are you hearing us?
I'm just trying to, my lovely technician here is it working? Hello, good afternoon. Y'all hearing me?
Yes, I hear you.
I'm hearing y'all. So we have the beauty, the two beauties. I now seeing y'all and I find y'all so beautiful, eh? Listen now, woman power, woman power. Two beautiful women. I have to introduce Miss Nicola George and Miss Adana Small. I have the names correct, right?
Yes.
You do.
We hearing?
Yes.
Yes, we can hear you clearly.
Behind? All right, so y'all have, this is very interesting because I was reading it, I was going through it, and this is something that I would have never thought of, and I don't think anybody else would have thought of, and it is a very interesting initiative, very interesting app that you all are coming with, and I have to tell you all kudos for that. And I want you all to tell, this is Befitment, right? So
Yes.
it is Befitment, and you all have a launch, Be by Befitment app,
Yes.
to support local. So I want you all, introduce yourself to Trinidad and Tobago. We are friends, we linemen here, you know. They're fantastic Friday, we linemen. So tell Trinidad, introduce yourself and tell Trinidad, I want you all to really tell, because I'm really interested about it. And it is a really, really good initiative. So tell us more about it, introduce yourself and tell us more.
Okay. So my name is Nicola George, as would have been mentioned, right? At Befitment, I am the counseling psychologist here, at least one of them. So what we basically do is we just help people really and truly live that life that they truly desire. Because I heard you were talking about mental health. So we live in a society, at least within the Caribbean, that it's kind of taboo still that if I'm experiencing there's something is probably wrong with me. But
Yeah.
just as you have the cough and you go to the doctor for your physical health, it's the same thing as dealing with your mental health. Because what tends to happen is we tend to neglect that, and then we sit and suffer in silence.
True.
A lot of us, we sit and suffer in silence. And then, like when we pay attention to, because most times we don't pay attention to our behaviors, but even when you start to pay attention to your behaviors, you start to realize that, you know what? It's probably because of this thought pattern, that thought pattern. So basically, it's a gym for your mind, helping individuals, to have a balanced mind and a balanced mindset. And once your mental tends to be balanced, your behaviors and stuff tends to change. Your life tends to change. You tend to see yourself in a different light.
Yeah.
You tend to make different choices. So it's helping individuals, to have that mental balance. And then, by making the different choices, see a change within their self, within their life.
Wow. I like that. Adana, you have anything else to add?
Yes. Well, my name is Adana Small and I am the administrator at Befitment. And essentially also what Befitment does is, you see, a lot of times we tend to not know what the resources are, where they are located, how do I get this, especially the younger ones, because, a lot of times they suffer. They don't even know what they have, where it's available, who can I talk to? If I call this number, I don't get through. So, you know, what we wanted to do was to make it easily accessible for all. So that is why with the use of technology, of course, and we are on both Google Play and the App Store, it would be easily accessible for all to access. And remember, it is also confidential. Nobody has to know that you have the app.
Yes.
Nobody has to know that you're getting assistance and you're getting help, because what we also recognize is now still dealing with individuals to realize there is still a serious stigma attached.
Greatly. Yeah. And you know, I want to say this. There are lots of people still have this this ego that they don't want to physically come in. So this app creates here what? I don't want to go in because I don't want I don't want to feel nobody to look at me some type of way. So this app creates an avenue for those that still think about the stigma, for them to access it in a private, in the comfort of their home, which is a very, very good initiative, and I love that. So tell me more, what have you all been doing, you know, what you all tend to do with this app? Elaborate more on it.
Well, we have, so within the app, we have membership. So there is person, you can download the app for free, of course. That is no issue, and you can utilize it for free. But also there is premium membership, which is only $80 a month. And you have access to a lot of different resources. So you have consultations with our on-site psychologist, Ms. Nicola George. You have exclusive activities designed for you. Now, this is not where everybody gets in the same activities. No, it is curated specifically for your design, you as an individual, to enhance your well-being throughout your daily life. Holistic resources to cultivate self-fulfillment, growth, and personal success. Tailored programs for a harmonious and rich life. Psychological and mentoring consultations, and as well as professional goal development. So it is very holistic. It is not just limited to one thing, and we have a lot of support outside of the app. We have classes on an afternoon that you can log into.
Nice.
We are on social media as well, and we do workshops, both individual and corporate.
Very nice. And let's just say I had an overwhelming day, and I have the app, and I'm stressed out, and I'm feeling emotionally drained, and I want to speak to somebody. Can I access that?
Yes, you can. But however, what we usually do is we work by appointments in terms of speaking to someone. So there is that you can get 24-hour chat service, but if you want to have that personal one-on-one, then you would have to schedule an appointment with us. Right?
Very
What
nice.
you can do, even within the app, though, there are games and stuff, so you could always go and play stuff, even to help you de-stress, or even by reading the stuff that is in the app, you can also use that to de-stress. But once you want a one-on-one to actually sit and talk to us face-to-face, well, then you would need to schedule an appointment.
Wow. What?
And
Yeah, go ahead, Adana.
I just wanted to add one thing to what Nicola just said. You would notice that when you get into the app, you tend to get lost. So you would start in overthinking, then you would go to procrastination, then you would go to decision making, then you would go to loving yourself. So sometimes you would get in here and you would recognize, wait, I don't need to talk to anybody anymore. Because with each category, we have a story. So, you know, once there is a story, it is easier for the person to really connect with what is happening. And then after, there is a write-up. And after that, there is a video, and then a training exercise. So you are reading the information, you're taking in the information, and then you would be able to put it into practice based on the training exercise that is there. So you have a lot of support, even if you have to wait a little while for face-to-face consultation. And of course, it's hybrid, so you don't have to physically move. You know, you could just log into the app and we would see you once the appointment has been scheduled.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. I want to hear all the information.
I just wanted to add and stress on what you was mentioning earlier for the listeners as well. With the stigma attached to coming in. So you can log in and you can have your camera off. So we don't even...
Oh, so they don't need to see you?
Yeah. So
you see them?
Yes, so you can see me, but I don't need to see you. So even
right.
passing the side of the road, I can say, oh, but that's Sasha, or that's Michael, if you get what I mean. You could remain as confidential as that if you choose to, right? But usually the thing is with counseling and with dealing with people over time, you tend to build that trust and that comfort. So it is nerve-wracking when you now start, but over time, the trust and the comfort tends to build.
Yes,
and then,
it builds.
the camera and stuff. But in the initial stages, or even straight through, you don't have to if you don't want to.
What are two things I want to touch on? And a lot of people have to, start realizing it is okay to not be okay.
Yeah.
They need to start telling themselves that it is okay to not be okay. You could get up in the morning and just say, hey, well, I'm not okay today,
Yes.
And that is self-realization.
Yeah.
And that's how you can start. And the next question I want to ask, how y'all came about with this app? Because let me tell you this, I would have never thought in my mind. Because, there are people spending like me. I don't have no mentor, but it's good to seek, talk to somebody, see a counselor, see a psychologist. And my 919 family, I said it openly. I have a psychologist. And my psychologist said he has a psychologist because he is dealing with different personalities. He has to see somebody as well. So it's not just because you have it's a mental issue. It is good to speak. Not everybody, you wouldn't want to tell your friends your business. You want to tell somebody, who you're not really acquainted with, to confide in. But how you all came about with this app, or how you all sat down and, with the think tank, the whole think tank?
Well, it was really a group of professionals who saw the need. So, we came together, and there's a lot of different areas. So it's HR, Nicola in psychology, myself in admin, and a few others. We have fitness personnel, nutritionists as well. And we came together, saw the need, and decided to put this into gear because we saw that people really, really need the assistance. And just as you were talking in terms of persons not wanting to speak to their friends, we also have a live on a Monday through the app. And we come together and we discuss different topics. We discuss how it would affect you. We discuss how you can overcome it. We discuss what other persons have used to overcome it. So whereas you might think that this is a big issue for you, and another member would say, I experienced that and this is what I did to overcome it.
So you can have a fellowship.
Yes, so you have a lot of tools that you would gather on a Monday to utilize when you encounter certain challenges.
I like that.
As well. How else to reach people? We live in a technological age. Everybody,
everybody have a phone.
Download app.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
The best way and the easiest way, and the advantage of it, I should say, the trick in it is, we don't need to know who these people are. So you get in your head, it's confidential.
Totally confidential.
We live in an age, especially with the younger generation, it's the phone and apps. That's what they know.
And our target right now in with the age group with mental, dealing with mental issues, we have a lot of young people. People would not believe that a lot of young people, and we have seen it with the situation that happened recently. A lot of young people, probably situations that they have happening at home or what they're experiencing and peer pressure, and they go through mental, confusion.
Yeah.
I don't call it mental. There's not mental illness. It's mental. You're confused, and you're not sure about how you feel or what to do, and you don't know how to express yourself. So this is an app that a lot of young people, because the young people will think this mental situation is a stigma. So this is a great app for them to access. You don't have to show your face. It is totally confidential. As well as I saw you all had like meditation and stuff. Can they access that on the app as well?
Yes, they can.
So tell me, what are the, just give me a nitty-gritty, a breakdown on the programs, because I know you said some, but what are the programs that, meditation and what else?
Okay, so we have, on a Monday, we have the Be Live, which is free. So you could log on and you could discuss it. Every Monday is a different topic. Then on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, we have the Be Better series. So those two are also different topics.
Yes.
And then on Thursdays, we have a program called In Lights. And of course, that is a different topic. So throughout the month, say for example, you might hit so many different aspects that are currently affecting you, so that after you are completed with that, you really feel a little bit, that you could breathe easier.
Yes.
And just as you were saying in terms of the younger ones, because just yesterday we had a karate at a school close to us here in Central, and the young people also have a stigma attached, because some of them, whereas they are listening, you're seeing that they are hesitant to come to find out more because they don't want the friends to think a particular way about them.
Right.
Yes, so even yesterday I had to tell them, listen, wherever you are and whatever you are feeling, it is okay, because we have all been there.
Yeah.
Yes, and also in the app we have the Mind Gym, so where you would have all the information, the membership dashboard, because once you become a member, remember you would also be able to view your progress.
True. Oh, so you can do that as well.
Yes, you can view your progress.
Listen to me, all a scientist or something or what?
So it is a lot of support, and you have the peace room where, of course, you said about the meditations. Then we have the events, we have workshops, so you have a lot of all-round support. You can have it online, you can have it in person, you have it via workshops, and you have it via the app.
So even they can access it on the app, they can also physically be active.
Yes.
Right. That's what I like. I like that. You all have any you all, as you said, you went to school, right? But you all have any other ideas of reaching out to different like communities and
We are currently working on that, but we are reaching out first to the community that we are currently in, which is the sugar owners community, and then we will branch further. But we have done workshops in Sandy Grande, Princess Town, a lot of different places, yes, but we are branching out. So we're just trying to raise the awareness to let people know that there is help available. You don't have to feel any way about it, because you need to make the investment in yourself, because you are important.
And we are also doing work in schools within the area. So we are working with the young people as we speak.
Well, it's good to start. You're starting at one place, so at least you're starting somewhere, and then, you will eventually branch off. But you all have, at some point in time, you all will intake people who will want to volunteer?
Yes, most definitely. They can reach out to us, feel free.
Yeah, we need them volunteers, so let's hear that. They will be screened though.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, they will be screened.
But yes, we definitely, each one help one, definitely.
Because as time goes by, the app is going to get bigger. A lot of people are going to come in, and then you will need that, in-house support, where if somebody wants to call 2 o'clock in the morning, they will have somebody willing to be up at 2 o'clock, or you all can do it at intervals. And, somebody can be up at 2, talking, reaching out, because our suicide and just little T&T, especially murder-suicide, it is very high.
It is.
It is very high.
It really, really is. And that is why we're trying to really reach out. And that is why we started with the youths. As I said, we are in schools. You also have support online. And it's just a simple click. And you could come in, view it. You could be part of it, even with the live on a Monday. You don't have to turn your camera on. You don't have to say anything. You could just come in, listen, and you would certainly leave with more wisdom that you had before.
Nice. So how can you let them know, well, if they go into either the Apple or the Android app Play Store, what they can type in to access the app?
So they can type in BeFitment. So it's BeFitment. I'll spell it again. BeFitment. And it actually starts with BeFit Mentally. So you just take out the L and the Y to the end. Right? BeFitment. So you just type in BeFitment, and as you scroll along, so I know like with Apple, you might need to scroll along a little bit, and with the Play Store, it will be there. Can see it installed.
And where they can find you on social media?
So same thing. So you can go on Facebook, on Instagram, you type in BeFitment, as well as on TikTok, you just type in BeFitment, and you'll see us there as well.
And YouTube.
Yeah, on YouTube.
Only on YouTube too, but listen now, only all over. You all have anything to say before, we close off?
I just want to say, or we want to say, really and truly take time to invest in you and take time to invest in your mental health.
True.
It's not all about the physical, the body health, but there's so much more to you. So really and truly, don't study the stigma attached, because while they're probably struggling and fighting if others at peace, and you're studying what that person would think or what that person would think. So really and truly look at you and love you enough to take care of you, regardless of what others may say.
Lovely. Adana, you have anything to add?
Guys, I just want to encourage people. I would just like to encourage people to really, really, really invest in yourself, because you know that you're struggling. You know that you need help. You know it in yourself. You're not sure what the next step is. You don't know what the next step is, and it is okay. And in not knowing what the next step is, just make this step. You could check out the app, check us out online. You could reach out if you need more help, and we would definitely be there to assist you. Stop sitting in silence and just saying, well, this is what life is. No,
yes,
there is another way to live, and you could choose another way to live, and you could check us out, and you would definitely find that there is another way to live.
I love that, guys. Thank you so much. I consider you're my sisters. You're my sisters now. My pretty sisters. My
and
two
the next
pretty
workshop
sisters
that we are having, you would definitely be invited.
Thank you. Invite me. Send out the invite. You know where I am.
I will, yes.
But thank you so much, guys. Thank you for letting Trinidad and Tobago know that even though they don't want to physically come there, they can access it via the click of a fingertip, as we just say, the click of your fingertip. But thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. To have a fantastic Friday. Be safe. Continue doing what you are doing. This is a beautiful initiative, and it's a great idea. I call in all of the scientists. But thank you so much. Be sending blessings and love. You all be safe out there. Trinidad and Tobago, you all heard it for yourself. Up next, we have more to talk about. Adana and Nicola. I call it only Adana and Nicola. I ain't calling only by your last name. Adana and Nicola. But thank you so much. Up next, we have more to talk about. We'll be back soon.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.
Tobago. Get ready for the ultimate soca experience.
Soca!
Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub, presents Free Drinks Wednesday. On October 23rd, Tobago comes alive with an all-star DJ cast spinning the hottest soca hits.
I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the drum again.
Special guest artists, live performances, door prizes to be won. Early bird tickets start at $150 and VIP $200. Bring your crew of 10 and party in style with our cabanas. Enjoy any complimentary bottle of 2 selections, Johnny Walker or Hennessy. This event is powered by Prince George, Bago Bashment 91.9 FM, and Pedal Mass. Get your tickets at Cashes in Tobago or 91.9 FM Bago Bashment Island e-tickets, or you can call Prince at 281-4723 or Marlon at 750-1103. This is an event you can't afford to miss.
Make home yours every day with Courts. Oh yeah. Get value for your money. Courts have the best quality. Home is what you make it best.
Carlo, Neil, Iwer, George, and more. Cooler. So bring your crew, bring your cooler, and come to Hush. Tickets are available online at islandtickets.com or from the Jade Monkey Bar, Crown Point, and Ted Arthur Leather Store, Scarborough. For more info, call 721-1992 or 774-5624. This October, the ultimate party experience awaits. Hush Cooler. No glass bottles allowed. Powered by TTT Limited, the official national media partner for Tobago Carnival 2024.
I need a little runaway.
Hush Cooler.
Tobago. Get ready for a total local night in Tobago Carnival 2024. One night, one stage. Sherway in Winchester. Oscar B. And 15 Tobago artists, every genre of music on one stage, Saturday, 19th October, as we come together to show the world how much talent Tobago has.
You cannot find a man, that is the OB.
At Vibes, the event space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub. Gates open 9 p.m. till 4 a.m. Early bird tickets. General admission only $50. VIP $100. Get your tickets on Island e-tickets and Cachet while stocks last. Saturday, 19th October. Total local night in Tobago Carnival. At Vibes, the event space.
Spite Promotion presents For Spite Reborn. Old school meets new school. Cooler edition. 9 before the holiday. On board the Harbor Master. Wednesday, October 30th. Boarding 7 p.m. Sailing promptly at 8. Free Jello shots on entry. And prizes for the biggest crew. Get those early bird tickets now for only $250. $250. For tickets, call Ashton 328-3570. Kita 377-2469. Ruben 380-3237. Or Roxanne at 370-8638. Tickets sold at Korea's Salon, downstairs Express House, Independence Square, Port of Spain.
You want a proper fix? Call me.
Your DJs, Heavy Duty and TC, and the massive Dr. High. For Spite Reborn. Old school meets new school. Cooler edition. Wednesday, October 30th. On board the Harbor Master. See you there.
Under the auspices of the Mayor of Port of Spain, His Worship Chinua Ali, we present Baron's Infinity Concert, Sunday, November 3rd at the Winifred Atwell Auditorium, Queen's Hall. This show features Sugar Aloes, Gypsy, Tigress, Sherwayne Winchester, Calypso Princess, Dwayne O'Connor, Tizaya O'Connor, Chuck Gordon, Halon Francis, Sheldon Reed, Rome, Zachary Ransom, Aaron Duncan, Ainsley King, Rondell Donowa, Lady Adana, The All Stars Band, Los Alumnos de San Juan, Massey Trinidad All-Stars, and of course, the Baron.
I want that Spanish woman to marry me.
Baron.
Call me this sweet soul. I want somebody to hover.
And also Calypso legend, King Shortshirt from Antigua. All singers on the night will each perform a selection from the Baron. Your MCs, Damian Melville and Sonny Bling. Limited advance tickets only $300. Tickets available at the Queen's Hall box office, the Trini Shop, Trin City Mall, Excellent City Center, QueensHallTT.com, and C3 Center in San Fernando. Also, you can get your tickets from Sherma at 755-2915, Delinda 723-4011. Infinity, the concert.
Join the winning team with Pasta Alkaline John every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. to 12 noon and every Wednesday night from 7:05 p.m. to 8 p.m. live on the street 919 FM as he talks about Lviv, the power of 5 fruits, one of the most powerful antioxidant supplements on the market today. The 5 superfruits in Lviv are mangosteen, acai, pomegranate, goji, and nuni. These fruits have a positive and profound impact on human health performance and disease. Join him as he gives live testimonials of the Lviv healing powers. To get more information, you can contact Pastor Alkaline John at 516-286-7079 or you can visit his webpage at www.alkalinejohn.com. Remember, every Tuesday at 11:05 a.m. and Wednesday at 7:05 p.m. live on the street 919 FM.
The Street 919 FM mobile app is now live. Keep in the loop with all your favorite programs. Be in the know first and carry us wherever you go. Listen and watch us live at the click of your fingertips. Download our mobile app now. Go in your favorite app store, whether it be Android or Apple, and type in The Street 919 FM.
The Steve is coming. Tobago. Friday night is heated up and the steam is rising. Get ready. Steamy Friday every Friday. At Vibes, the event space, formerly known as Shade, 15 Mount Pleasant Boulevard, Port of Court.
Tell me what you really want to do.
With an all-star steamy DJ cast.
Y'all ready?
An unbeatable drink special. Want to level up? Grab one of our exclusive Cabana specials and take the vibes to another level. It all happens Steamy Friday every Friday.
Where the party never cools down.
Steam on a Friday, only at Vibe, the event space.
Bougie 2024. The premier soca concert experience will be at Tobago's premier venue, Vibes Event Space, formerly known as the Shade Nightclub, with the soca superstars Young Bretta,
When you're coming back, Sancha, when you're coming to Jugondi Junction.
Oscar B, the Queen of Steam, Lady Lava,
Hands up, let me see your finger.
Anomaly, the Waterlord, Iwer George, 2024 Road March champion Mikkel Teja,
I feel like I'm running tongue again. Jump and shake the ground again.
Bougie 2024 at Vibes Event Space, Friday, October 25th from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. Tickets are out now at Cache stores nationwide, Caribbean Corner Store, Buco, Pablo's Supermarket, Argyle, Chill Out Bar, Bon Accord, and on Island e-tickets, or call 620-3057. Bougie 2024. Iwer and Oscar B presents Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space, formerly Shade Nightclub, Sunday 27th October, 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Featuring popular artiste and an all-star DJ cast. Early bird tickets $300. Breakfast inclusive. Tickets available on ticketfederation.com and Cache stores nationwide, or call 620-3057 or 684-4528. Breakfast Jam at Vibes Event Space.
We don't beat girl, but we beat from bad. We beat from bad.
Share the live. Share the live. The Street 919 FM on Facebook and Instagram. Share the live. Iowa George on Instagram. Share the live. Iowa TV and Street TV on YouTube. Share the live. The Street 919 FM.
Yes, Trinidad and Tobago. Listen, I feeling real happy today. I feeling happy. I feeling really happy today. Today is Wellness Friday, Fantastic Friday, Happy Friday, whatever Friday you want to call it. I feeling happy today. You know, we had to talk the things. We just have an hour before we close off. But, you know, we had to talk the things. And again, I would like to thank Nicola, George, and Adana Smith for that lovely and, you know, informative interview before with Befitment. I would really like to thank you guys. So, even though it's a nice, happy Friday for me, we had to talk the things that, you know, that the things talking. The streets are talking. And there was a statement made on those that, you know, I know a lot of us read the newspapers. My people on the 91.9 FM. We read the papers. We hear the gossip by the corner when you go to buy bread. Or we even hear it on the radio. If you're listening to whatever gossip on the radio. Because, you know, we just gossip on the radio too, eh? But there was a statement made. And I'm just going to make, read a quote that was said. And after I read this quote, I know a lot of you, it will ring a bell. But at the same time, before I speak, I am making a disclaimer. I ain't doing no political banter and back and forth with nobody from no other party, no thing. I ain't going through that. I'm making my disclaimer clear. We are having healthy conversation because this is a conversation that we will all want to... I know you all are talking about it today. But we are having healthy conversation and I want us to be respectful to one another. And I want you all to be respectful towards me, as well as I will be respectful towards you guys. That's the disclaimer. And I love you all the same. Doesn't matter your affiliation, I love everybody. But the statement was made saying, Madam Speaker, it has been a pleasure working with you as Parliamentary Speaker. I don't know how much longer I will have in this Parliament, but I have done my duty and I have kept the course to sustain desk thumping from government MPs. He continued, I have run the race. I look forward not for a pot of gold, but for my family at the end of this rainbow. I thank you, Madam Speaker. He then sat down as he desk thumping. So they was thumping, it's in the desk as usual. So the question was asked, is this the PM's final budget debate? Because making a statement as he made, what he said, questions arise and a lot of people are asking questions. But, you know, he made a statement, you know, probably, I think it was 2 years ago. Yeah, I think it was 2 years ago or a year ago. He made a statement that, you know, this is his final term because he has to focus on his family. He has to focus on himself because he's a human being. So the question we are asking is this the PM's final? The question up in the air is floating around. And I want you all to call in, tell me what you think, tell me how you feel. But at the same time, we're going to be respectful. And all your contributions are accepted. I don't care what is the affiliation. All your contributions are accepted. So making a statement like that, I am asking myself, is he sending a message? So then the next question is, a lot of people going to ask, but who are you going to put by? Who is the next leader, boy? So we have a lot of questions floating around in the atmosphere where I am all confused. But I'm not really confused because I heard him make that statement before. But a lot who, you know, did not hear him address that, I think it's 2 years ago, where he addressed and made that statement on a public platform. He said that. And where he said it in Parliament. So we don't know if this is his last term, if he wants it to be his last term, or it's just a general statement he's making, or if he's going to further address it and elaborate. Who knows? But we just sitting down here and questions are floating. And then the next thing he said, acknowledging Parry, Dr. Rowley said he was now in his 10th year as a Prime Minister. I too may be a swan, but ladies and gentlemen, colleagues in the House, as long as I could leave here having done the best for the people of TNT, it doesn't matter when I leave, but I will leave with my head held high. So we don't know if it's subliminals. We don't know if it's an actual statement that he's saying here. Why busting the tape, you know? I'm going to see about myself and relax on a beach with my family. So who knows? So I want you all to call in. Give me your input, your general statement on how you feel. If you heard about it, if you hear it talking by the corner. So just give me your feedback. And let me know exactly what you think. Or we could just talk about something else. Today's Fantastic Friday, you know. I worry to corner lime. We lime by the corner today. We lime by the corner. We driven by the corner. And I want you all to call in and let me know what you all think about this Friday, what you all think about, you know, the statement made by the Prime Minister. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Okay, we lost our caller. Caller, we lost you just now. You can call back. Yeah, so we lying by the corner. Today's Friday. And we relaxing. So we got to be relaxing this Friday. Can all right, caller, I didn't know. I didn't know what he was telling me there. So you can call 342-0081-466 5391-771-1791 and give your contribution on today's topic. Or just give a contribution because today is, Fantastic Friday. We just chilling. We liming and we relaxing. And also, we have to acknowledge that yesterday was World Mental Health Day, and those that, who acknowledge it and show the solidarity for, we all have everybody have a little mental, maybe a stress, or you want somebody to talk to, or you just, sometimes you get frustrated a day, Sometimes you just go through your own personal frustrations. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
And how are you this afternoon?
I am blessed, and you?
I'm blessed as well. I'm here, I'm speaking to you. I'm just going out and hear you ask a question.
Right.
I would make an analogy. All those conjecture that we would come up to. The Minister of Finance in his wind-up made a statement that election could be, I think, is it August he called? Because we can't call our next budget because election could be in August. We could come to that analogy as well, and the Prime Minister could be leaving, and election could be in August based on what the Minister of Finance said.
Mm-hmm.
So we could have conjectures, but you know something? I call concerning truth, because we could make conjectures based on all those statements that we heard. But I making all bacchanal.
Oh Lord, where's the bacchanal?
Yeah. You see, I have a diaper. I have defecation and diaper. Made a statement a while ago concerning one of my financial gurus, stating that the gentleman didn't know he was talking about concerning the body cameras and blah, blah, blah. And I saw my financial guru respond to defecation and diaper. So I'm hoping this afternoon when they come, and I don't expect that. Intelligence lacks them.
Oh, but Lord.
I hope they try.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoy your evening.
Okay. Only I enable now. You see the banter? Me never the banter. The banter is too much for my soul. Naka is on peace. Peace, love, and harmony. That's my journey. Peace, love, and harmony. Hello, good afternoon.
That's my journey. Peace, love, and harmony.
Good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon, Naka.
Good afternoon. You know how long been here, you, right?
And they're fighting up in land at the wicked. But corner, I'm not pegar corner.
Eh, I'm not pegar corner.
Yeah, but I feel the Bible start shaping up. You use the MP for your area, Stuart Young?
You also use my MP. Go ahead.
I feel I go be the Prime Minister.
You feel so?
On the PNM.
Let me tell you something. All people will make so many assumptions, and the person that all you ain't think about might be very well that person, eh?
Dr. Lynn put no black man there, matter what?
Hey, we ain't going down that alley. We ain't going down that alley. I remember I go fall out with you, eh? We ain't going down that alley at all. I'll leave that alone right there. But, people will make assumptions. People will say they will put who, this one, that one, but sometimes it's the person you least expect. Might be the person he chooses. We don't know. We just making assumptions. And that is our problem. Somebody will make a statement, and we will take that statement and add salt, pepper, seasoning, fish seasoning, wild meat seasoning, all kind of seasoning, and create a whole different story. That is our problem, But we are human. We are just there to make assumptions. Because if we have not gotten a direct answer, we are human, we are going to assume. But like me now, me ain't assuming nothing. As I tell everybody, and as I told my dear friend, my very, very dear friend, my sister, I told her I am sitting back and I am eating popcorn and I am just observing. I'm observing everything, not political, everything. I am just observing. Because sometimes when we make assumptions, the truth just passes by so in front of our face. The answer just passes by in front of our face and we wouldn't even realize it. Because we're so busy assuming. I find all of us, if this statement was made, I just go in with this, I just reading what was said. And after when he made this statement, I leave it right there and I said, I am sitting back, I am going to eat my popcorn, and I'm going to observe. Because I and all used to get caught up in assuming. And assuming, it could either get you in trouble, or it can make you end up in a quandary. Let us be realistic. I know this statement that was made, it's a real people busy. All kind of people going and come up with I telling you, real political parties coming up with assumptions. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm glad you said that you're going to leave that right there.
Yeah.
You understand me? But it's not the first time.
It's not the first time.
It's not the first time. And I also raised with your friend, not your friend, but the person is called from America, for the blackest man, and what have you.
Yeah.
And just continue unabated. The other day, one of your hosts there put out a disclaimer. You understand me? These things are very offensive. Why don't they put that Chinese there? I know what the problem with person Dr. Rowley is. He can outperform anybody. You see that?
Anybody, we don't know. He can put anybody.
You see that color he have there? That color is the problem. You understand me? This is a multiracial country. Whether we have an Indian, whether we have a Chinese, whether we have a Caucasian person, you understand me? We go through the process and that person wins, so be it. But Dr. Rowley Hugh, right, has been under attack for the last almost 9 years, and indirectly, the hue of other persons who carry the same color. You understand me? You only have to put that brakes on people coming on the station for that kind of behavior. Right?
I just let me tell you something. I'm being honest, Anytime I'm being honest, anytime after 2 p.m. and I leave this building, I do not insert myself in anything that happens. So if you come to me, I don't know what's going on and I keep myself out. So I really don't know what is going on. I don't pay attention because when my mental health, as we say, is important and I go home to reflect.
When that guy keep talking blackest man, I tell myself, I say, see this radio station becoming very toxic for me. You understand me? It's a nice discussion, everybody respecting everybody. I recognize it going down a certain road, you understand me? And it's only creating a racial tension, more so a kind of undercurrent against black people in this country. Even black people themselves.
Yeah, we are our own demise, you know. We are our own demise.
Yeah, we're buying into certain narrative. Dr. Rowley, right, has performed well. I don't belong to PNM, I don't belong to UNC, I don't belong to none of them.
You're neutral, you're neutral.
I just sit down and listen to the issues, right? I vote UNC already, you understand me? But there came a time in my life I said, no, that, what is going on with that doesn't suit me. So I vote elsewhere. And if PNM 24, it is the same thing.
You go somewhere else.
You see that kind of behavior about not a black man. You see that kind of behavior. All you have to deal with that. Right? Because I'm pretty sure somebody come over here and say, we don't want no Indian there or we don't want no Chinese there. It is offensive. Right? And it has to stop.
Yeah.
It has to stop.
I agree with you 100%.
Right? It has to stop. It really has to stop. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your contribution. 919 family, let me tell all of this, and anybody in this building can tell you about me. As the clock strikes 2, my bags are already packed and I'm out. So I don't know what it is going on. I do not pay attention to anything after 2 p.m. Sometimes I don't even watch TV because I think about me, my mental health. But we have to stop this. As he said, we black people are our own demise, you know. We black people are our own demise. Yes, everybody has their own political affiliations, which is okay to have. Everybody's entitled to choose who they want to choose. And I will tell you all this, you know, working in this radio station, it brought some realization to me. I will speak the truth when I need to speak the truth. If the government is doing something that is well deserved to speak about, I would talk about it. But at the same time, I have learned to pull myself out of the political banter. This is current affairs because it is a statement made by the Prime Minister. Other than that, what them say about who and who say about what, I keep myself out. Internally, I just have my own opinions. Internally, I just keep my own opinions to myself and talk it in my house. Meaning talking it in public. Who want to say who I the support? I really don't care. And that is our problem. And I telling all of this, this is going to get crazy. You see all these elections coming up? You going and see the race wars that is going to happen in this country. And every election, it gets worse. It gets worse. And I will make it clear, I tell all you, I don't want the political banter. There are certain parties that promote it blatantly. Everybody is entitled. Yes, you go higher, little. Yeah, you supporting them. It is inevitable. It happens. But when it reaches the race, and how nasty it can get, that is what disgusts me. And I'm telling all you, everybody believe he gonna put the Chinese man, he gonna put the Syrian man, he gonna put this man, and all you don't even know, and all you will get the biggest surprise of all your life, that all you will stand up with all your mouth open. We like to assume and jump to conclusions too much. We like to talk things without even researching or acquiring proper information. That is our downfall as Trinbagonians. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Akis.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, man. You should preach it a little more louder.
Yeah, I have to preach it louder, man.
Especially for the individual who brought that kind of conversation.
Yeah, we have to.
Because you see, he take training from a next kind of person, you know. Every time next kind of person says something, he take a chain and throw them his partner.
Well, I really, Mano, I telling you, I really,
only promoting him.
Mano, I really,
to promote the talk.
Mano, I honestly, what you're telling me here, I really don't know what is going on. I am confused and I am really oblivious to what is going on, and I choose to be oblivious because I don't pay attention. So whatever banter happened and whoever said what, I really don't know, and I would choose not to partake in it. Let people, if they want to say that, that's on them. I really don't know.
Just now, the next one calling me Kunji, he'll call you and say something just like that and put a little more race in it to put the people against Dr. Rowley. Something
Well,
in
let me
his
tell
tail
you
or
this,
whatever he say.
they can't help themselves, you know. Some of them cannot help themselves.
This is what happens. Kunji can't help himself at all. And he promoting it for people like KFC and them to get involved and kind of spreading for hatred for Dr. Rowley. That is what they're doing. And Kunji, KFC is a man should not be doing them kind of thing. Try not to help yourself, let people help you. But this kind of way that they're hating people.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You can't hate people, man. You have to try and help yourself and people will help you.
Yeah.
Come on, KFC. You're falling bad there. You have children who growing up and watching and listening to what the things that you're saying. How about how they treat their neighbors? How those people the friends at school? Come on, KFC. Get out of that. Get out of that.
All right.
Okay, enjoy your
Take care. Have a blessed weekend. You see, I tell Oli, I really don't know what's going on. I'm oblivious and I will choose to remain oblivious. I choose to remain in that corner. You see the little corner that I'm in, I choose to remain there. But when you spew racism while talking politics, it tells me who you are. It tells me how you think. It tells me your mindset. Hello, good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon, Natalie. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I'm glad you bring up this topic. And for the longest while, I've been saying this, and I see this radio station, I love it.
Thank you.
And according to you, at a certain time, I just look off.
Yeah, just look off. Like, totally.
But between you and I, it has, by a certain time of the day, it has people who like to let black men come out and say things to insult the next black man, and that's never vex.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's something I would never promote.
And I find for far too long, a lot of African men only complaining. While the women are excelling to higher heights, doing the things, I get to realize in today's society, the African men only sitting down, calling the radio station, and complaining. We reached a certain point in the race now, we just talkers. No, we're not doers anymore. We don't do, we just talk.
I agree with you 100%.
Just talk, and I'm getting sick and tired, and to hear big men on a certain time of the day does only want to prolong one black man, because we far too long we listen to all kind of conscious music. You understand? How long we will kill our messiahs and them? How long we going to do that? And when we kill them and we go to the funeral and we dance in the wake, the first thing the black man will say, you know, this man was trying to get me out from this mental slavery, but we know he was right all the time. And that's the biggest mistake we just do. Because far too long, women are looking for people who they can lean on. And right now, they are disappointed. I'm not hiding that.
Hey, let me tell you this, I love, you see that avenue you're going down there? I love that.
You understand? Thank you very much. Because I get to realize today, everybody who talk, people who call on the radio, some of them is a bunch of African men. One does cry, he get emasculated. When he started talking, he started crying. The next one, when he called, he just say fire burn them and he hang up and he go away. It's becoming a joke, and the aim is to emasculate black men. It is happening all over in the West, in America, even down to the Caribbean, because whenever America needs, we'll catch it cold. And we're not opening we mind to know this is a race that is being run, and we are in second. You understand? How a woman on the other side could tell a black man what to do? Is a man have to tell a man what to do?
True.
A woman that's raised a boy, and then after the mother will send him off to his father. That's That is
teach him to lead.
Teach him to lead. But what I am seeing today, when the Prime Minister stepped down, yes, it has leaders in the government, but what happens in the next 3 years to come? We have a serious problem, and we have to address it. And if we don't address it, it is going to get worse. Because on the other side, I never see them pulling the people. They be real out here. We don't have anything.
But caller, you know, let me tell you this, and what breaks my heart is that a lot of people call to pull down, but we don't hear solutions.
No. How long?
And I mean not talking political alone, We're speaking in general. We hear a lot of people. What we try to do is, let me just say, we're talking about a man on the road and he asking for food and we give food. Instead of we look for solutions on how to help and treat with the situation, we turn it around and make it a political thing.
Thank you very much. And it's about high time we have to know what is taking place here. But you see, some of us now so blind and we get so political and we get too emotional now.
No, it's very emotional.
You understand? We get so emotional with political correctness. We afraid to talk. You understand?
Yeah.
But time for the black man to open his eyes. Coco sing it. Black man open your eye. He's just a fool. How long will you kill our prophets? How long will you kill our prophets?
True.
How long? The FBI say, once I kill the black Messiah, it will never have a next one again. And it's happening today. Up to this day. And look, we have it here. They're destroying black man on the streets. They're destroying the black man in the media. And who you see, and who you see that be supporting it is us. It's us. And we don't care, because you know why? Everybody wants to get the crumbs when they throw to the ground, you understand? Everybody fighting. We hungry. If you're hungry, get up and get.
I agree.
And if a man get up and get, take your chair and get up and get. Because the women are waiting for the black men in this country to come and support, to come and help them. But we're not seeing it. We're not seeing it. That the women are excelling and the people and they go in front.
Right.
We are better the women that drive the car. Because right now we crying and complaining and we're in the back seat. Like we love to be driven.
All right, thank you. And you know, that caller, thank you caller for your contribution. That caller made a very, very valid statement. Very valid statement. And I have to thank him for that. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Interesting topic.
Thank you.
The country is a very easy country to run. It could run by anyone, right? They just don't have to give problems like Dr. Rowley. Thank you.
Thank you. And the line's on fire right now. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Naka.
Happy Friday.
Yes, again, right? Regards to solutions, right? Black people, I don't know if you know this, black places like Arangwes, right? South along on the highway, north on the highway, going along the highway, up the Correct, all those places. You know, control the lands there? Not black people, right? And they organize themselves in such a way, right, to keep the black people out, right?
Wow.
Of owning land. That is Syrians and the Indians, right? Now, none of them looking for a black messiah, you know.
Right.
They're looking for a messiah among themselves. But you know what? The black man, he's looking for a white messiah, an Indian messiah, a Caucasian messiah, just like your friend out there. He's not looking inward. We're not looking inward.
That's our problem. Yeah, that's our problem.
We're not trying to organize ourselves. Nothing is wrong in looking at what somebody do and copying. You understand? But we even copying. All we're looking to do is pull down one another.
That is my problem.
I'm not vexed that the Indian trying to progress, the Chinese trying to progress, the Caucasian trying to progress. But we also have to try amongst ourselves and progress. But instead of doing that, we are allowing other people to use us to undermine our efforts and our growth.
I like that.
You understand me?
I like that.
So it's time. So when I listen to the radio, I think I'm going to stop. Because when I listen to the radio, and the guy said, these black fellas on the radio, no solution for the black community, only your black leaders, you're shooting them down. Just like the French and the English did to our leaders in Africa, right? Use our own people to undermine us, and we've seen that evidence here today. So your station need to have some kind of meeting, right? Because they're coming over very offensive. I am telling you this. I was the out there listening, and they're coming over very offensive. It's not me talking about just truth, you know. We're talking about degrading our people. We're talking about belittling our people. We're talking about trying to undermine our people. That's what we're talking about. You understand me? So again, you see this black man thing and this, the blackest man in Trinidad and we all know black man. You see that kind of talk? That is not radio talk. They could talk that in the back room. They could talk that in the drawing room, but not on the radio. You don't come on the radio and talk them kind of thing. That sounds stupid. Thank you very much.
Thank you. And listeners, I want to make a statement. We don't know how powerful we are as a people. We don't know how talented we are as a people. We don't know how bright, naturally bright we are as a people. And if we use these efforts and come together and bind together, we will be a force to be reckoned with. But our problem in this, not even in this country alone, it is worldwide, that we can't help ourselves. And I don't know if it's a curse from our ancestors. I really don't know if it's a curse. But as you see your brother and your sister striving a little bit, you know the struggles they went through to strive, you know. But you pull down. You see a man trying, we make mistakes and we fall at times. You see a man trying, you pull down. This is our problem. We can't help ourselves. I think some of us walk around with an envious spirit. I think some of us just wake up one morning and say, let me see if I can pull along my brother here today. Or let me see if I can pull along my sister here today. We don't know about building one another. And we seeing all the other races in this country helping out one another. And if you look at the Chinese, they bring in their people, they come together, band together, and they bring in their people. And a man go start off frying noodles and chicken and shrimp and wontons. You go see him working in the kitchen. And within 2 to 3 years, he opens his own business. Because the association comes together and help. The same thing with the other races. But you know what's our problem? You know what's our downfall? We don't like to see each other rise. We don't like to see, anytime you see a black man trying to do something in society, is a fight down. That is our demise. We are our own curse. Because we walk around every day with this mindset. And sometimes we have to understand something. Everybody, life, how they develop themselves are different. You will see a friend become a millionaire at 25, but you're still working hard and fighting it. But that is not your time to become a millionaire yet, because that is not your purpose yet. But you go get on the 25-year-old because you ain't striving. That's how we just think. That's our mentality. And we have to stop that nonsense. Stop it. Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, Naka. Good day.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hi, good day.
Good day.
I can remember some years ago when the Black Caucus movement came out. I'm going to tell you something. The start of being a force to be reckoned with.
Listen, I was part of Black Caucus.
But somebody find a way to divide and rule.
Yeah. And it just mash up
this thing. Let me tell you something. They are so intimidated by us because it could have worked.
Yeah, it could have worked.
It still exists, you know. It still exists, you know.
But it's dormant right now. It's not really active.
Listen, everybody do understand purpose and place. When we do that as a people, because this one fine, that one want to rule, that one wanted this, that one wanted that, and nothing. We're going forward with nothing. Everybody would come on the radio who look like us and talk from no like Kingdom Come. Let's see if history would continue to repeat itself. We'll achieve nothing if we don't put our heads together as a people. Do what we want, say what we want. I would continue listening to the radio. I would try to do what I could do as an individual. But come on. Sometimes you just have to shake your head. I'm a young businessman. You know? It's a plenty people who look like me. They're looking at me. If you feel you can get rich off of me.
And envy, yeah.
But you're going by the other ethnic groups who don't look like me and spending the money.
To support. I like that.
All that is do is laugh.
I like that.
Little do they know. When God bless you, no man can do what I want.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, locked on a wonderful program.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, Naka.
Good afternoon.
Right. Continue the discussion. Like I always said before that people always say that we like to live like crab in barrel, right?
Fighting one another
Fighting one. Right. So as I explained to people earlier and before, the problem is not the crab fighting to get out of the barrel. The problem is who put the crab in the barrel.
True.
Right? So if you put me in a barrel, of course, I don't want to be, I want my freedom, I want my space. So I had to fight to get out of the barrel. So you go climb up on one else to get out of the barrel. But when you get out of the barrel and you're free, you're supposed to try to help the others to come out of the same barrel that you were in.
Facts.
Right? So, and as the opposition leader said, I don't want to be opposition leader, I want to be prime minister. You know the prime minister have the most powerful thing because they say that we own land, we have the money, but we don't have the power. And the only thing the black man hold right now is that power, which is being in charge of the treasury. And we cannot afford to give away that. And people don't understand that the only thing that they after now is that. Because they find that they don't control that power, that treasury to rule and say what they want. The opposition leader is a dictator. And that is the only thing she needs in her possession to have total control over everything. But I will say to them that they will score a lot of points in this place. And as any team game you play, you can score as much points as you want, but you will not win the game. So I want to let them know that they can score much points they want by using all the Lees, the Kingsley and the Jet Li and the all kind of thing. I just watch Western, and if you are the James brothers and the other one, the Outlaws and them, I will be like Doc Holiday. I rather vote and put my loyalty in Wyatt to fight against the James brothers and the other brothers. If people know Western, they know what I'm talking about. Right? So I'm not teaming up and saying that it's not a two-party system, and then we fighting because we don't like what PNM and UNC doing, but when coming down to the election, all of us coming together to vote against the PNM. It doesn't make sense. So the Dalton brothers is the other one. So if the Dalton and the James come together, that Doc Holiday come and he stick with wire too because he was one of the ones who sitting on the fence. And one of the people who on the fence to do like the Doc come off the fence, Doc Holiday come off the fence and fight with Wyatt and get rid of the James and the Daltons because them are professional thieves.
All right.
Have a blessing.
You too.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, I call back again. Yeah. I just want people to understand because I live in Shoguners. And wherever you are, you people are, take a taxi or drive and just look at the development that is happening in the areas that is uniting against us.
Listen, I can tell you for a fact, I know.
Yes, this is like Shoguners. You understand? Look how Shoguners come now since we live down here. I live in Shoguners now. Look how Shoguners is. You understand? And when I hear a person on a certain radio station call Port of Spain a S song, I want to say it on the radio. I was surprised to hear he said that. Because why he said that too? Because it's showing you too how they getting brave in their thought, word and deed. And they're not afraid anymore to pull we down. Because why? Because we are pulling down our own selves. And if we don't unite together, it will always be a problem. It will always be a problem. The key is for us to unite and come together. But we're not seeing it because I don't know who bringing the guns here. It has a gun factory lab until. But somebody here is trying to eliminate us, or some people try to eliminate us, to have us in the minority, and then trying to rise above us. Have a good afternoon.
Thank you. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Nah, you had to go and get some proper service. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Ms. Naka.
Good afternoon.
Peace and blessings to you.
Blessings. We had to make it shorter because I realized we don't to the wire. I didn't even know it was so quick.
Yeah, well, here I have me. I listen to the conversation, eh? But here we are establishing thing. You sing, I try and I try and I try to make them understand. But the more victimization is up on their back, it's the more foolish they become. You hear me, my friend? So that's why they keep saying we just want everybody to tell we what to do, what not to do, how to do it, when to do it, and that time. So when people control your mind, it's the more foolish you began because you have no, I just say no head to think for yourself. And once you think for yourself, nobody could turn you and wheel you around.
Agree.
And you will understand what life is about. You
I understand. All right. Thank you.
So peace and blessings. Have a great one.
You too. Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Naka.
Good afternoon. You gotta make it quick, eh? I realize we
right. Well said, brother Study. Listen, just as what the callers before were saying, we are pulling down our own self, Naka.
I agree.
And listen, let me tell you something before I go. The brothers and them and those who talking on the evening program, the late evening program, they're totally on a different brain cell or something because you cannot.
I remember telling you I can't answer because I just lock off.
Right? I cannot understand how we could pull down somebody who is trying his utmost best and the people who are trying their best to make things happen. You're seeing areas where that things are happening and all they try to do is shoot down. All they try to shoot down. It is unbelievable that black people, well, not only black people, people who seem to be educated and know about running things and know and who could balance things, could do these things to your own self. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, so guys, I'm taking one more call. Hello, good afternoon. So, let me make it quick. You see the feedback you give me there? Move away from that feedback. Talk to me. We talking quick. We down to the wire. Hello. Hello, good afternoon. Now, you see that feedback you giving me there? You always calling, so you have common sense. Not to go by no, you want to hear yourself. Nah, we ain't going through that today. Not today. But guys, you know, as we down to the wire, I am leaving this message with you guys. And most of you all that listen to me, some of you all can be my mother, my grandmother, my auntie, my cousin, my big cousin, because I'm young. But as I hear from a young voice, to those that are listening, we as a people, let us try within ourselves, start within ourselves. Because if you have to pull along a next brother like me, or a sister like me, that means you ain't like yourself. Let us try uplifting one another, building each other, thinking positive about one another. If you see your brother, and let me tell you something, the same thing you're going to see your brother selling, the Chinese, whoever selling it. You will leave your brother and go to the other and support them, but don't support your own. We cannot build a community when we don't support one another. We cannot build a livelihood and a sisterhood and a brotherhood if we don't support one another. And if you could watch your own and pull down your own, your sister, your neighbor, your nanny, your tent, even your family members, I telling you, your heart black. Your heart had to be black. I love everybody. Doesn't matter race, but I love where I come from. My lineage. I love it. And I love everybody in the walks of life from my lineage. My ancestry, I love them. And I want to leave that with you all. Because we're down to the wire. It is almost to Fantastic Friday. I want you all to have a safe Friday. Be safe. Spread love, not hate. Love one another. Uplift one another. We have to start to love and stop the foolishness. Thank you. I love you guys. Until next time.
The views expressed are not necessarily the views of the management of the Street 919 FM.
You've got bills to pay, and so do we. Let's go pay some bills on the Street 919 FM.